So the next bit I'd like to show you is the front. Now most shirts, men's and women's shirts if you use women's shirts, do have at least one breast pocket. And at first I used to discard these thinking they were no use. But I have made some quilt kits where I've added these as a feature, the pocket, and they appeal to teenagers and children to keep teddies and all sorts of things in. So if that's the sort of person you're making a quilt for, try using it as a feature, don't just throw it away. So first of all, to make this a little bit easier, I'm going to cut the button stand off. But I'm not going to throw it away because I like to keep all my shirt buttons. Once a quilt has been made of shirts, it can be quite a nice touch to button it rather than machine quilt it with shirt buttons. Okay, so let's cut that off. Probably better to do it with your ruler because at least we've got a straight edge then. Okay, so okay, so first 10-inch square. It looks like the size of this one we won't actually be able to use the pocket in a 10-inch square. This is actually from a lady's shirt, as I noticed by the darts in the front, but once the darts were unpicked there's plenty of fabric in it. Now the 10-inch square, do a pile on that. So I've got quite a lot of unusable fabric in here because of the pocket. The only other way we could do it is if there is 4 inches within the pocket, which there is in that one, I could cut that out and hang burst out. Got 2 4-inch squares. Go. 2 4-inch squares. And there we are, 2 4-inch squares. Okay, so as I've shown you, we would get another 10-inch square and perhaps a 5-inch strip and some 4-inch squares out of the sleeve, and a 10-inch square and some 5-inch strips out of the other front, as there's no pocket. So all in all we'll have 8 squares from this shirt. Okay, that's the usual amount from a long sleeve shirt. The number of 5-inch strips varies, as does the number of 4-inch squares, but overall if you choose 8 shirts of a reasonable size, you'll have enough for a quilt.